The role of discipline. Achieving a life of devotion requires both personal discipline and divine grace, a balance the Son exemplified throughout his trials. Spiritual wisdom emphasizes that one should strictly follow the principles of devotional service, such as chanting regularly, while also relying on divine mercy, which delivers one who fully surrenders. The Son's victory over temptation was not merely through his own strength but through the Father's guidance, reflected in the angel's ministration after his trials. For practitioners, discipline in congregational chanting might mean committing to attend weekly gatherings or setting aside daily time for family chanting, gradually building sustainable habits amid material responsibilities. The discipline aspect involves showing up consistently, even when the mind resists or external circumstances seem unfavorable. A teacher might use lunch breaks for chanting, offering the day's lessons to the divine while preparing for afternoon classes. This simple practice transforms the workday from mere employment into spiritual service. A retiree might join a local group for weekly sessions, finding not only spiritual nourishment but also community connection that enriches golden years. Single parents face particular challenges in maintaining spiritual practices while managing overwhelming responsibilities. Yet many discover that chanting while rocking children to sleep, singing spiritual songs during car rides, or humming sacred tunes while doing household chores actually enhances their parenting effectiveness. Peace that comes from spiritual practice benefits the entire family. Grace manifests when sincere effort meets divine response. Ancient texts promise, "To those who are constantly devoted and who worship me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me." My father often said, "Sing with sincerity and the doors of the heart will open." It's the simplicity of this age that makes such practice so effective. This reflects the accessibility of congregational chanting compared to the rigorous disciplines of previous eras, which demanded years of seclusion and extreme austerity. First responders, police officers, firefighters, paramedics, increasingly recognize the value of spiritual practices in managing traumatic stress. Some departments now include chaplains who facilitate group chanting or singing sessions, providing officers and their families with tools for emotional regulation and spiritual renewal. These practices help process difficult experiences while maintaining the clarity and compassion necessary for public service. The interplay between effort and grace becomes particularly evident in group settings. Individual practitioners often struggle with consistency or depth in personal practice, but when gathered with others who share similar intentions, the combined energy creates a field that supports everyone's advancement. Regular participants frequently report that attending group chanting sessions provides spiritual nourishment that sustains them throughout the week. Healthcare workers, facing life and death decisions daily, find that brief chanting sessions before shifts help center their consciousness and connect with the healing power they hope to channel. Veterans dealing with PTSD discover that group singing provides emotional release and community support that individual therapy alone cannot always provide. Teachers use singing to create classroom atmospheres that support both learning and character development.